If you have heard of the Chicago Race Riots of 1919, then you must be interested in knowing the extraordinary pictures captured during that time. Do you remember a time when racial tensions were at their peak, and the city of Chicago was engulfed in violence and chaos? These old photographs reflect a period of past history that is both painful and enlightening. The Chicago Race Riot of 1919 began on a hot July day, marking the worst of around 25 riots during the so-called Red Summer. The catalyst for the riot was the tragic death of an African-American teenager, Eugene Williams, who was stoned to death by a group of white youths while swimming with friends in Lake Michigan. The murder, and the subsequent refusal by the police to arrest the responsible individuals, sparked a week of rioting between black and white Chicago residents. The riot finally ended on August 3, 1919, leaving behind a devastating toll of 23 African Americans and 15 whites dead, with over 500 injured. More than 1,000 black families lost their homes after being set alight by the rioters. To understand the context of these extraordinary pictures, we need to delve into the historical background of the era. During World War I, there had been a mass migration of African Americans from the rural South to the cities of the North. The end of the war led to thousands of servicemen, both black and white, finding their jobs taken by Southern blacks and other immigrants. The African American population in Chicago alone had more than doubled in just 10 years, from 44,000 in 1909 to over 100,000 in 1919. This rapid influx of people, combined with existing racial tensions related to policing, migration, and housing, created a volatile environment that ultimately erupted in the 1919 race riots. As we journey through these old photographs, we are reminded of the pain and suffering that marked this dark period in history. The images capture the raw emotions of fear, anger, and despair that gripped the city of Chicago during that time. The faces of the people in the photographs tell the story of a community torn apart by violence and hatred, but also of resilience and hope for a better future. The most exciting part is still ahead, as we immerse ourselves in the images and reminisce about that era. Let's savor history through these photographs and gain a deeper understanding of the Chicago Race Riots of 1919.